Thank you for joining this coaching session on mastering social selling. In this coaching session, we will focus on how to leverage groups to reach millions of professionals in your target industries. LinkedIn groups are a great way for professionals with common interests to join together and share content and information. As of September 2018, there are more than 1.8 million groups in LinkedIn. The groups are formed and managed by other LinkedIn members who serve as administrators and moderators of the content. We have found that some groups are very collaborative and truly share content as long as it complies with the group rules. However, there are some groups that are not collaborative and can be deceiving. They're set up solely for the purposes of the admins to sell their services. Group rules and options are constantly changing, but they are an amazing way to reach millions of people with the right targeted content. So why is it important to join groups? Joining and contributing to groups is an even faster way to connect with other individuals in your target markets. Think of the groups as if they were massive conferences or trade shows in Las Vegas, and you're able to reach thousands of potential contacts with the click of a button. You can join multiple groups to give you exposure to groups across the various target industries. And if you can find meaningful ways to share valuable insights, information, and content, then you will improve your chances of leveraging groups to their full potential. We will cover several topics on networking within the groups, including how to find them, joining, and complying with the group rules. We'll start with the steps to finding which groups to join and how to become a member. In this first lesson, we will show you how to find the right groups to join. One of the fastest ways to determine which groups to join is to look at your existing and target connections to see what groups they belong to. If you start to see common groups among your contacts, maybe you should join. You can also look at your competitors' profiles and see where they are involved. Every LinkedIn profile has a box at the bottom called Interests. You can click on Interests and then the tab that says Groups to see what groups they belong to. In LinkedIn, you're allowed to have 10 pending requests to join groups. And at this time, you can actually be a member of 100 groups. You can always leave a group and remove pending requests if you reach the limit. There is a published limit of 1 million members per group, but we've seen some exceptions. It's very easy to create your own test group where you can invite a core group to test posts, articles, and other content before you share that out with your broader network. In this exercise, please follow these steps in LinkedIn to research your first connections. In this second lesson, we will show you how to request membership in groups. It's very simple to search for a specific group with keywords like construction. Once you enter the keywords in the search box, click on the More dropdown and select Groups. This will give you a list of groups to scan through. Note that each group also has a unique URL that corresponds to the group number. Open one of the groups and you will see a button on the right that says Ask to Join. Click that button and you're on your way to becoming a member. If you've requested to join a group but nothing is happening, you can reach out to the moderators and owners of the group. In the group page that you want to join, you should be able to see a list of the admins or moderators at the top. You can request to connect with them or write them a personal message on why you would like to contribute to the group. Make sure you research their profile to see if they have formed the group for their own personal gain or not. We have found an even faster way to get invited to a group through a convenient backdoor. When you open the group page, you can see the list of members on the right-hand side of the page. For groups that are open, they can enable the button that says Invite Others. This is your tool to invite your colleagues and others to join the group. They will receive a message in LinkedIn asking them to join. If you reverse this process, you can look at groups that you want to join. It will show you your connections that are already members. All it takes is for you to send a message to one of these individuals, include the link to the group URL at the top of the page, and ask them to invite you. This is a quick and easy backdoor way to get into a group that maybe is not as responsive or is very selective in its membership. In this exercise, please follow these steps in LinkedIn to request membership to a group. In this third lesson, we will show you how to research group members. On the left side of the group page, you will see the number of members. This number is actually a hyperlink that will take you to a list of all members. While you can only see 20 at a time, you can do some basic filters to scan through the member list. For example, I can type in VP and it will filter out all the vice presidents in that group. Sales Navigator has more advanced features for seeing all members who belong to a group. In this exercise, please follow these steps in LinkedIn to research group members. In this fourth lesson, we will show you how to comply with the group rules. Group rules are in place to screen out spam and people who abuse the purpose of the group. Some rules are very strict and you can get bounced if you don't comply. It's important that you read the rules every time you go to post. All groups are different and it only takes about 20 seconds to scan the rules before you share content. If you respect the rules and avoid groups that are set up for personal gain, you can have a lot of success sharing content and establishing yourself as an expert. In this exercise, please follow these steps in LinkedIn to review the group rules.